voices. That's just ridiculous. Beep, 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 beep. Broadcasting live. Well, not live. Broadcasting across the globe. Me, Paul Fryer.
And me, Guy Kennaway.
Yeah, that's right. Coming to you live and direct. Well, actually recorded and by a convoluted method.
Without notes.
Without notes. Without a rehearsal.
Yeah, without
pre-consideration of any kind.
None whatsoever. Except we're here for you.
Hello, Guy.
For half an hour. Hi, Paul. Lovely to see you.
Hello.
We're in front of a nice fire. The walnut is burning. It's a very sweet wood to burn.
I'm thinking of reinvigorating this season, Guy, in my own mind.
Because you go down at winter, don't you?
I get very tired.
You go down.
It's the hedgehog in me. It just wants to...
Hedgehog is Paul's spirit animal.
My spirit animal is a hedgehog, yes, it's true.
What's mine? The wasp. Is the spirit animal meant to be a reflection of your character?
It's your deepest character, Guy.
Right.
God. The deepest, darkest.
I don't have one.
Yes, you do, Guy.
My character is absolutely superficial.
I think your deepest thing is probably something like,
what?
Mosquito.
Yeah, wasp. Yeah, as I said, yeah.
No, you don't suck blood, though, do you?
Does a wasp doesn't? He leaves a little sting in.
They just fucking...
And I love beer.
Wasps
like a wasp. Hanging around when other people are drinking.
Yeah. Coming in, stinging
tiny bit annoying.
Yeah. And what's more, your sting doesn't kill you, does it, Guy?
Not at all. It's very nice. It's a stimulant.
It doesn't kill you, I mean.
It doesn't kill me, no.
Like a bee.
Nor them. It stimulates them.
It doesn't kill one.
It makes them, and they will jump up and go.
Stimulates them. Unless you're allergic to you, in which case it's invariably fatal.
Like with the bee, you mean?
Yeah, what I mean by that, by invigorating the season, is I just feel like it needs a bit of a kick up the fucking jacksie.
Well, what's wrong with Christmas? That's what Christmas is.
Christmas is shit, Guy.
Or Imbolc.
Imbolg.
It's Imbolc.
It's not Imbolg anyway.
What is it? Okay, well, we're talking about the pagan...
It's Yuletide.
We've got
it's
fireworks
Yuletide.
party.
Yuletide, Guy.
We've got fireworks party.
Where you going? You've got your clipperoo on.
I've got my microphone, but I'm going over to the fire and I'm going to light my cigarette on the flame.
Yeah. On the holy flame.
On the Vestal.
The Yuletide flame.
Yeah, it's great.
It's not Yuletide yet.
And I think that is that the word? Naked. Living with a naked flame.
Where are you on jumping the fire?
What about the guys who walk on the hot coals?
Yeah.
Now, I've heard tell of that. I've never seen it, but I've seen movies of it, and it's a bit inexplicable to me.
I know. They say it's because the water on your feet forms a little moisture thing. Fact is, if you stand there for a bit, you are going to burn your feet off. Some people come off there with terrible burns.
I'm not surprised. It's hot.
What if you fell over? That's what I would be worried about.
If you're a bit drunk.
Guy, imagine it's all stuck to you and they're trying to get it off you. I'm not having that. It's not even worth the risk. What's the fucking point?
Also, why are they doing it?
To pull.
It's funny. Paul. It's so awful, but I think you are awful, but I do think that. Do you think that's what it is?
What do you think?
Well, hold on a moment. Let's look at it from the lady's point of view, if I may, for a moment.
Yeah.
Why would you think...
He's hot.
He's literally hot.
Yeah, it's really hot.
Hot. In Jamaica, I love it the way really for someone, for a situation that's exciting, or even a person who's exciting. Hot tool. Do you know what the tool is in that?
Is that like a...
No. Gun.
I like it.
Hot tool.
I'm thinking of reinvigorating it, Guy.
Okay.
LSD.
Oh.
What do you think?
Well, you know me, I'm not really a great adherent.
You enjoyed it in the summer?
Yeah, I did actually.
You really enjoyed it?
I really enjoyed it.
It wasn't what you expected, was it?
No, it wasn't. It wasn't so. It wasn't so all-encompassing. It wasn't too overwhelming.
Well, it's weaker. They see. That's
right. Yeah. The stuff that I took as a child.
Yeah.
It was just like I didn't know if I was coming or going, and I was totally confused. And I was looking at someone's face, and reading all sorts of stuff in it which was just not there.
Maybe not LSD. Maybe. It's
and
not,
I became very fat. I became frightened.
What is it then, Guy? What do we need to reinvigorate the season? Sleigh rides.
I felt awful, mate. I thought you could say slavery.
No,
well, you went sleigh, and I thought, where are we going?
Slaying our enemies.
A sleigh ride. Yeah, if there's snow.
Have you been to the Winter Wonderland?
No, but I know there's some deeply crap ones in Somerset where they're always in the newspapers.
There's nothing wondrous about it.
And there's a bloke standing in mud saying, well, we didn't guarantee, it's £6.50, but it doesn't say anywhere that there's going to be snow.
It's going to be wondrous.
And there's one reindeer, and Santa's kind of got mud all over his what's Santa's thing called, his cloak?
I find Santa deeply disturbing. Guy.
You know, in this whole paedophile thing.
Well, I don't know, it's just rotten.
I'm amazed they haven't made a female Santa. It would just get over so many problems. That it would just, I just cannot believe they could.
Yeah.
Because, you know, a bloke with a beard in a grotto with children on his knees, it's a tough thing to sell nowadays.
I think it's a dead loss. What maybe we should do, guys, a satanic, pagan version of it, like with Satan.
So when you have a tree with no lights on it, upside down.
Yeah, Satan claws.
And what happens is,
it's got horns and everything.
Is that the children have stuff taken away from them. You go into their room and take their favourite toys from them.
Just the same stuff. Promises the earth and delivers nothing. Mm-hmm. And what else could you have? Ritual sacrifices.
Of what?
Chicken blood and everything.
Not something to that. Well, I don't mind if you eat it after you roast it and eat it. I guess that's what Christmas is. It's a lot of sacrificing. But no sacrifices. I've just read this really good book about Bethlehem. It's very dry and heavy, and there's a whole section of it of the number of animals that were being sacrificed in Bethlehem around the time of Jesus. I mean, and they had had to make a whole drainage system for the blood. Because so many animals were being killed. But I don't believe, I stand corrected, that they were being eaten, were they?
No, not no.
Whereas in the bullfight sacrifice, the bull is actually eaten.
It's not a sacrifice if you eat it, is it? It's got to be left for the gods, or the gods.
Oh, I get it. Oh, right. Because I always felt that the bullfight was a bit of that sacrificial animal thing, just kind of...
Well, they're echoes, aren't they?
Yeah, but in fact, the bull you eat afterwards.
Well,
what you do is you go to the cafe and you have the steak from the bull you've just seen killed. That makes sense to me.
I believe that capital
And if they kill the matador, they eat him.
I believe capital punishment is human sacrifice. That's just...
Right, sort of gone in an odd way.
Different form of
they had to pick someone. Now we have some judicial system.
Yeah, but it's the same
before
thing.
You just spin a bottle.
And it's basically superstition. Kill them because...
We need some blood.
We need something to keep away the darkness, the evil.
That would liven up the village in winter.
Maybe that's what we need, a bit of human sacrifice.
I'm not volunteering. I'm not volunteering either to be it or do it.
I could put a few candidates forward.
Could you?
Oh, yeah. What about killing a human then, Guy, for fun and profit?
Under no circumstances.
Under no circumstances.
No, we found this. We have all stupid. No.
I'm clearing the button, Guy.
No.
I'm clearing the button.
You can't clear the button.
I'm clearing the button, Guy.
I'm not playing the button game.
Guy, I'm clearing the button. The button is now clear. Now I've reprogrammed the button, and if you press the button, which is just sitting under your left finger there, under your left arm, be careful, don't lean on it by accident. If you press that button, Hitler will die a horrible death in 1939. He'll be smoking a cigarette, and the petrol thing will explode near him and burn him to death. Press that button.
No.
Why not?
Because I'm not a murderer.
Guy!
Paul, you don't do that
Guy!
kind of thing. All you do is you just go down to their level. Hitler would have pressed that button if it was me at the other end.
I would press that button right now.
I know. But the thing is, it's called principles and integrity. Two things which I'm now going to teach you.
So what about war then? What about war? What about war?
That's sporting open to give them a chance.
No, it's not. No, it's not. If it's done properly, it's not. You know that. Look at the way the Americans do it. They go in there and they fucking make sure they do their shock and awe and everything.
They're not. The Americans are shit at war. They lose.
What about when they
What war have the Americans ever won?
Iraq.
Well, kind of. It was a score draw.
They didn't win
they were 3-0 up at half time, but they got to extra time. They were just trying to get out of it with a draw. You know, it was like absolutely.
All right then. So no killing anybody.
Never. Under any circumstances.
What about slaughtering animals?
Yeah, if you're hungry.
No, as a sacrifice to the gods.
Well, I wouldn't do it. I went to a cockfight, as you know, and there's a little bit of that in the cockfight. But
was it a very superstitious sort of thing, do you think?
It was it was ritualistic, Paul.
Was it?
You know, they all had
That's what I meant.
They all had that. You know, it was like, and it was done in a kind of pit with you all circled around it, and that bit felt quite witchy. But I can't really see the point of killing an animal for God. Is it for God we're killing him?
Some people do like to kill an animal while they're having sex and then cover themselves in the blood while they're doing it and chant satanic names.
Is this your new girlfriend?
No, Guy. I'm not saying my friend does this, what do you think? Like, and it's really me. I'm not saying that. But you would never try that then?
Under no circumstances.
No.
No, it's horrible. It's cruel and unnecessary. Yeah, we can't.
Veganism then?
Yeah, a bean sacrifice.
Doesn't the guy from Greggs has just become a vegan?
Wow.
The MD of Greggs, not the MD. The other.
And they've now got some vegan offers.
He's become a vegan.
Has he? He
saw a film about it.
He's seen too much pork. Yeah,
too much pork.
Too much pork. The horror. He's the Kurtz of pork. the head of Greggs.
He's gone too far. It's apocalypse now. Have you been in Greggs lately?
Yeah, well, last night.
It changes the dynamic.
When I came to pick you up, I just picked up a big one.
They've got
sausage roll. No, not this one. A sausage roll, and it flaked all over me.
It's great, that one.
Leaving its spore, leaving its shame all over my shirt and the car seat. And before I went to be pulled up last night in Chippenham, and you should have seen me in the car trying to brush all the flakes out. The shame.
Greggs, you know what Greggs should make?
Solitary Greggs.
Do you know what Greggs should have? A branded, really small branded Greggs vacuum cleaner that you can keep in your car.
They can keep the shame at bay. Yeah.
Tobacco, all the dust stuff. The shame.
Greggs is the new smoking, really, isn't it?
He says fag in hand. It's the food that dare not speak its name.
Yeah, it is, isn't it?
I love a Greggs, though.
Yeah. What do you go for? Huh? What do you go for in Greggs? You'll go for custard tart, am I right?
I like
with a mince pie.
I like the pizza. It's not pizza.
I didn't know you went for pizza.
It's not pizza, Guy.
It's just goo on a
goo on a
thing.
I don't know what it is. It's like card.
It's goo on card.
Do they have a kind of Greggs? What's the version of Greggs in Spain and Italy and France?
I'm not sure we've managed to roll it out internationally. I'm not sure whether the rest of the world is ready for the British culinary adventure that is Greggs.
I can't believe we're back on Greggs again. It's another planet.
Yeah, I know. Greggs in Italy.
Greggs. I like it to go to Greggs. It's delicious, actually.
But I'm afraid there will be a Greggs in Bond Street. There will be. Or Old Burling Street. There'll be a large Greggs where Chiccone's is now.
Will it be like
there will be a Greggs in about 10 years' time.
Will it be like the white McDonald's though? Will they do like a special version for posh people?
Is there one? What? There's like a kind of...
When McDonald's opened in Windsor many, many years ago, it was white. And it was the only white McDonald's in the country.
What do you define that? What do you mean by white?
The outside of the thing was all white. And everything was gold and white and black.
What was this in deference to the royal family's racism?
I guess so, yeah.
The golden arches.
Yeah.
I had a McDonald's too. I need to just get this off my chest.
Why?
I had the Greggs.
Why do you need to get that off your chest?
Because it's shameful. And I hid the packaging before you got in the car.
Did you? You hid it?
And did you notice on the way back I said, should we have a fish and chips?
Yeah.
I know, it's a problem I got. But thank God you said, typically I know I'm not interested in that.
I don't want any.
So I thought, fuck, okay. I'm going to have to go for 3 hours without, freighting another 2,000 calories of fat.
Well, where else can you go, though? This is the problem, isn't it?
What do you mean?
I mean, where can you go to eat?
Well, we actually went to a little kind of hippie cafe, not quite a hippie cafe, because the strange thing is it presents as a hippie cafe in Glastonbury High Street called 100 Monkeys, but actually I had a Bœuf Bourguignon, which you would have thought would be anathema to them.
Yeah, and I had a burger none.
We've been in town today. Yeah. I went up the tour. Paul took a kip, yeah. And I went up there. It was quite cold. God, it's so beautiful going up there. I recommend anyone listening to this pod to my house party last weekend did not have any. I don't think I left the house actually. Some of them never left their pajamas. 2 days and 2 nights. But I thought about mounting a trip to the tour, but it was futile. They couldn't get to the car.
Absolutely pointless.
They didn't have the footwear to get to the car.
Shocking. You found out that two of your chairs...
One of them said, "What's at the top?"
Your furniture.
And I said, "Well, that's the whole point. There's nothing now." "Well, why are you going up there then?"
Did you not? And also, we've discovered that two of Guy's... some of Guy's furniture has curious stains on it.
Yeah. Since that weekend when we went on the bender, I have just started noticing. It was nice. We drank a lot. That's fine. We had a good time. But the cost and the upholstery, it's absolutely ruinous.
There's wee on the...
I'm afraid it does look like it.
It looks like wee on two of the seats.
Yeah.
It looks like they've lost control.
Yeah.
You must be making them laugh a lot,
No,
Guy.
they did say we have pissed ourselves.
And they meant it.
I felt it was metaphorical. Now I've realised. Yeah. Well, now I get my upholsterer around. Try and repair the damage. Yeah.
What about road trips over Christmas? I always seem to remember going on road trips to see people.
Yeah, because in the old days there'd be like the one big drive that you did a year to go and see your uncles or your aunts.
Yeah, and not only that, or you'd go and visit someone in the countryside that you haven't seen and have Christmas with them.
Oh yeah.
Do you know what I mean? That doesn't happen anymore because everyone's got their families now, and so people are a lot more cliquey about Christmas.
Right. Yeah, because you see, some of us, Paul, we've got married, had relationships, and had babies, and had children, and others have stood aside sneering at us.
Diggly-doo.
And now they are lonely.
Guy, I'm not lonely.
And they've got nowhere to go.
Do you know what I am? I'm free.
Where are you going to be on your own with?
Free.
You're going to be on your own with some whiskey.
I'm not telling you where I'm going to be, but look, put it this way.
You're going to be...
You might be a bit jealous if I told you.
I may not be. Hit me.
Well, I rather thought I'd go to the West End and have dinner in a really lovely restaurant on Christmas Day.
That was quite sad.
No, it's not.
No, Muslim waiters.
No, with friends, Guy.
What, other friends who haven't got childless friends?
Yeah. It's nice. It's nice to be childless.
That's so annoying. I thought I'd crumple you for a moment.
No.
And it's like, where's the future of the human race?
Well, they're saying we're going to have to do something about it, Guy. There's too many of us.
There's too many of us.
Yeah. Too many people. Do you know what the most ecological thing you can do is, Guy? Not have kids.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought it was not fly too often.
It's the single most ecological act any human being can commit is to not have children.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh God, But what's the point of us all being here then?
Well,
surely on that logic, the more ecologically sound would be to commit suicide.
Well, that's another story. But
if that's the only criterion,
no, Guy, because you're here already.
Consumption of carbon.
Look, the problem is, Guy, it's not that it's that we're set up to make loads of us from times when it was very difficult to survive. But we've cracked that nut. But what we haven't cracked is how to marshal resources.
Looking at us two, you wouldn't have thought it was that easy to survive. We're hanging on by our fingertips, aren't we?
No, Guy, we do all right. But what I'm trying to say is, people need to
what?
They need to reel it in a bit. I mean, people. Remember when the Chinese had that rule?
Are you suggesting no sex or contraception or what?
Contraception,
sterilisation.
Yeah, like the
of men.
The Chinese only allowed 2 children, didn't they, for a while?
One
was it? One child,
wasn't it? It was a one child. It was a one child.
Yeah.
One. My God, their economy went absolutely bonkers on it.
Yeah.
I guess everyone had so much more time to work.
That's right. Maybe that's what we should do.
Yeah. Not having a child, has that really upped your work grade?
I think you'll find, Guy, I've achieved quite a lot in my life.
Hold on, let me have a look. Oh yes, of course I have.
Anyway, I'm not having any children.
You said this to me today, and I didn't respond. But I noticed
have any. How am I going to have them?
Oh God, Paul, I know. The position ridiculous, the expense damnable.
How am I going to have them? You can't just do it. It's like, I just can't imagine a world now where I would have a child.
Well, a little thing would come up and go, "Hello, Daddy."
No.
Snuggle in. With little tiny, little chubby little wrists.
And I'd have to go
snuggling up next to you.
I've got to go to the pub.
No, get away from me, you're horrible.
You can't really take them out with you, can you? The child creatures.
Well, Can I have the ashtray, please?
I would like...
That's a very negative way of looking at children, that they're just an obstacle to go to the pub. It's just like, what kind of human being are you?
Well, not going...
It's about having a relationship and helping them grow and watching their minds flower and blossom and become these...
My brother's had one.
Yeah. So you're an uncle?
Yeah.
Uncle Paul, does she call you?
Yeah, I guess.
Or does she call you Paul? When did you last see her?
About 3 years ago.
We need to make contact.
Yeah, well, that's on the cards, actually.
That's nice. Christmas is the time, Paul, to get together with the family and to put any difficulties aside and to have a blazing row.
Yeah.
But you'll be in the West End with your callous sophisticates.
That's right, guy. With the beatniks.
With your beatniks. Yeah.
Cool daddy-o.
Cool daddy. Yeah. We're all around the Christmas tree with the roasting chestnuts.
Trying not to kill each other.
Paul's kind of sophisticate.
You'll be watching...
At the Ivy. Oh my God, I saw a child today. No, you didn't.
Not the Ivy, no.
All right, okay.
No, not the Ivy, no.
Somewhere a bit more cool daddy-o than that.
Yeah, a lot cooler than that.
How many childless will gather together?
I'm not telling you because you'll probably turn up in desperation.
No, I won't.
And what happens, guys?
I've been invited to my family, and I'll be there with my children and my grandchildren because the Kenaway line is assured.
The Kenaway line,
the house of Kenaway, it is assured.
What's going to happen though?
It's aligned with some other houses.
Is it?
Yeah. My in-laws.
Yeah.
Love them very much.
So there's a future there then?
Of course.
There's a future there, is there, Kenaway?
Mm-hmm.
On the boiling earth for you and your offspring.
What do you mean by the boiling earth?
The boiling earth, guy. The parched, scorched, uninhabitable rock that we are preparing for.
And there's one person left with a club and a loincloth.
That's right,
called Kenaway.
A Kenaway.
A Kenaway, yeah.
Is that what it'll be?
No, that'll be like my great-grandchildren will be with sniper rifles over our last water well.
I'm not doing that. I'm not doing it. I don't want to be involved in that.
You're out.
Shit.
You're out.
I'm
out. I quit.
I
quit. I quit for the human race.
I never.
That's what you're saying is the human race. Don't touch that. Don't touch that. I quit.
I never asked to be here.
You have to join in, man. That's the fun of life.
Well, I do join in. I just don't want to have kids. Why do I have to have kids?
You don't. It's true.
Oh, guess what that was? Oh, what? Do you know what that was? Oh, another one. Do you know what that was? Oh, another one. Do you know what that was? Do you know what these are? Children being born now.
Oh. It makes more noise than that, I can tell you.
They're being born every second. Every single second of the day.
Yeah, that's okay. And many are dying.
More than one.
They're dying.
Not that many.
They're dropping off the mortal coil.
Not enough. They're piling up like
we've got a bottleneck in production. It
fucking is like a faulty production.
Well, you know my views on that. Which we should leave the party when the party's done.
So that's your solution.
Yeah, I will be doing that.
Because you don't want to kill any of them, do you?
No, but I can't talk for other people. But when the race is run, the party's done, when the game is up, I will retire from the field of rather than limp on. Be that last person at the party, on the stairs, head slumped forward on his knees.
That's always me, actually.
Is it? No, that's not true. You're the one standing at the door going, "Come on, everybody, that's another one.
Let's go back to my house.
Get in the car.
Come on." I don't know. Is it? Am I wrong? Christmas, yes. But Paul, your troubles only are just starting then, because you've got January to get through, grim, and then you got that fucker called February. February's a shit, innit?
Yeah, there's a lot of
March isn't very nice.
I think February the 23rd, isn't that the day that there's more suicides?
I'm not mad on March, I have to say.
March, I normally repair to the Caribbean.
You start to get a little bit of a glimmer in March of something positive.
Well, to be fair, you have snowdrops in January.
Yeah.
And then
it's false though, isn't it? It's like a false dawn. It's like someone coming over and kissing you and going, "You're all right," and then punching you in the face. Just when you're like puckering up for another one.
Who does that?
people, Guy.
No way, Paul.
Shall I show you how it's done? Guy, listen. You. What do you care?
Be more positive. The thing is...
What do you care? You'll be off.
I will repair to the Caribbean.
Yeah,
I know that in your company.
Probably me as well, yeah.
Can I have some wine, please?
Can I ask you a question?
Shoot.
When you go to the Caribbean, do you not feel guilty?
The thing is, it's like fear. You feel guilty, but you go on through it and you do it. You know, it doesn't stop you.
Feel the guilt, do it anyway.
Do it anyway. That's what you should do. And it's just like, otherwise, life is, I don't know, do I feel guilty? Oh, for fuck's sake, I've got so many more things to feel guilty about than getting on an aeroplane. You know, if that was the big, if that was the worst, would be like, you know.
Yes, I know.
We'd be fine.
We're going away. We're going to the frozen waste of Zurich, aren't we?
Skiing.
We're going skiing.
Yeah, it'd be nice. That'd be a nice trip.
You can ski, can't you, Guy? Apparently,
I can ski.
You're a very good skier, apparently. Aren't you?
Hey, stop! Yeah, I can see what
Guy.
Paul's doing here. No, I'm really bad actually.
Guy,
I've forgotten.
I heard you grew up skiing. You're a really good skier, Guy.
To be honest, I used to be, but I think
Guy.
No,
don't be so modest.
No, because
Guy, no, don't be modest. You haven't been before when you've talked about this. Have you?
The listener needs to know. Before there was any chance of me ever going skiing with Paul, I did slightly talk up my skiing skills, and now I've talked myself. I've written myself into a bit of a corner.
Yeah, well, it's not really. I'm looking forward to seeing how you are up there on
How's
the
your
piste.
skiing?
Well, you know, we'll see. Let's see how we are when we get up there, Guy.
I wanted to get you a nice a furry jersey, so you come into the restaurant with bubbles of fur all over you.
Why would I have
not bubbles of fur, bubbles of snow? I mean, on your, you know.
I'm not going to do that, am I?
Where you've fallen over all day long with a huge, great kind of rasta dread sort of mat of snow on your back.
Why would you do that,
limping
Guy?
in.
Why would you do that? So what sort of skis do you like to wear, Guy, when
Where
you're
is your
skiing?
ski?
When you're zag-zigging down the slopes?
I love the zag-zigging.
What's wrong with that?
Well, it's not really a technical term.
What is it?
Zag-zigging.
Yes, it is.
Is it?
Well, I don't know. I'm a tobogganist. It's that joke, isn't it? Who are you? Can I have 10 Regal then, please? So, come on, Guy. How good are you?
At skiing?
Oh, yeah. We want to know.
Well, I used to be very good.
Black runs.
You know, the colour of the rung was completely irrelevant.
Irrelevant to you?
Totally irrelevant.
You were the master.
Well, if you're any good, it's not...
Master of the mountain.
Well, when I was young, in my prime.
Yeah.
But, you know...
But now, I mean, come on, it's like riding a bike, isn't it? You don't forget that stuff.
No, I'm afraid it's not...
Guy, please don't be modest.
Well,
Guy, come on. Tell us a few stories of your skiing days. Come on, Guy, just one story.
I could regale you for hours.
One story, Guy.
Up there. No, I'm not going to. But I think that what you must remember about skiing is it's not just about going downhill. It's also about enjoying the crisp air, the beautiful alpine view.
What's this? What are you doing now?
I'm explaining to you about the joys.
What are you doing? Are you opening a back door that you can go out?
The joys of skiing. And to go up there and to get off the cable car and to get into the bar and to hail up the waitress that you've already made friends with and order some
glue wine.
Glue wine's nice. Or what do we have? Chocolat chaud.
I'm not drinking that shit.
Aren't you?
No.
I want a pint of whatever.
I want a
pint of Tennant's.
No, I don't.
Can of Tennant's.
No, I don't, Guy. I want, like, brandy.
Absolutely.
From a St. Bernard.
Yeah. Do you remember there's a very, very funny Laurel and Hardy where there's a St. Bernard with a little barrel under its neck and it's full of brandy and they're and they think we'll get the barrel from the St. Bernard, but when they go towards it, it growls. So Laurel or Hardy, one of them gets a pillow and slashes it. So it looks like snow. and they lie down in all these feathers to get the St. Bernards to give them the brandy. God, it used to make me laugh.
You said what they call fat and stupid by the Germans.
No, I didn't know. That wasn't me.
Yeah, they're called fat and stupid.
Are they?
That's what the Germans call them.
Yeah, that's quite accurate, actually, isn't it?
Yeah.
I know. In a way, Hollywood's done something to
teeth.
It's made us very mouthist.
Yeah.
And the last people who really challenged Mouthism was the guy from the Pogues and Mick Jones of the Clash, who
He's
just
still
said,
flying the flag.
Who just said, "Here I am."
Yeah, I can think of a few others too.
Some girls I remember saying, "I love snogging a guy with like shit teeth."
Who said that?
Back in the
Said no girl ever.
No, not true. Proper women who like men as they are, not the kind of confections that you go after, who are looking for, like, you know.
What are you on about confections?
All sort of depilated and all kind of oiled up.
What are you talking about?
Young men.
Guy, what the fuck are you talking about?
Who liked a proper man with like really bad teeth and a big tummy, which was considered a very attractive combination
in
1977, when that world was my oyster.
Jesus, really fat.
Yeah. Not really fat, but
hasn't seen his dick for 30 years.
Because no one was fat in the 70s.
Everyone was fat, Guy.
Not true at all. In the 70s, everyone was slim. Have a look at, I think I may have mentioned this week, Barry White. He was considered grotesquely large to be out in public. And you see him now, he's like quite slim. Yeah, I'm not joking. To be